Live from WTVO Rockford and your home team. Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
2 people are rushed to the hospital after a late-night shooting in Rockford. The latest on the search for the gunman.
Plus, state line first responders compete to help those in need. Organizers say this contest is about more than just bragging rights.
And a local dealership honors 7 decades of service. Its owners say their hard work is to provide the best service in the state line. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson. 2 people are hurt after an overnight shooting in Rockford.
Rockford police posted on their X account around 11:30 last night that they were investigating a shooting. RPD says a man and woman were shot in a car near North Winnebago and Acorn Streets. Both were taken to a hospital for treatment. The woman was shot in the foot while the man was shot in the back. Police say they are in stable condition. Belvidere police are asking for the public's help in finding a shooting suspect. A little before 5 last night, police were called to the area of East 4th and South State Streets for shots fired. Witnesses told police they heard multiple gunshots and saw a small black SUV speed away from the scene. A short time later, an 18-year-old with a gunshot wound showed up at a local hospital. Detectives are still investigating the incident, but preliminary evidence points to this being a targeted shooting. If you have information, contact Belvidere Police or Boone County Crime Stoppers.
We'll have to wait until the new year to see if the man accused of a Rockford mass shooting is fit for trial. Duke Webb was in court, but his hearing was rescheduled. The 40-year-old faces first-degree murder charges. He pleaded not guilty. His lawyers say Webb was suffering from PTSD after returning from military service in Afghanistan. His charges come from the attack at Don Carter Lanes in 2020. Dennis Steinhoff, Jerome Woodfork, and Thomas Furseth all died. Webb's trial fitness evaluation has been pushed back to February 1st.
State line first responders go head-to-head in a friendly contest. Freeport Fire and Police were ringing bells for the Salvation Army. Both departments are competing to see who can raise the most money ahead of the holidays. The winner brings home a trophy and bragging rights for the year. First responders say winning's nice, but helping make a difference in the community is the real goal.
Just because it's warm or cold, it doesn't mean that the need stops. We still have people that need warm coats, disaster services, which they provide after fires, warm meals that they provide during the week at the downtown at the Salvation Army building. Whatever the Salvation Army provides in our community, they provide. So.
The Battle of the Badges is held twice a year, once in December, then again in July. The trophy's currently at Freeport's police department.
The U.S. unemployment rate hits near historic lows. November's number is 3.7%. A Labor Department report shows the U.S. economy added 199,000 jobs last month. Part of the boost was because striking auto workers and actors returned to work. Healthcare, government, and leisure and hospitality saw the most gains. Still, November is the second month in a row job increases are below the 2023 average. Experts say a cooling job market could help the economy.
Striking teachers at Columbia College Chicago are showing no signs of giving up their fight.
We will be here every day. We will only grow and expand in power, and we're not going to allow them to pocket money at the expense of our students and on the backs of our part-time faculty.
Part-time faculty have been on strike for more than a month, and they rallied again this morning outside the school at Harrison in Michigan. The 600 teachers walked out in late October over the college's plans to cut hundreds of courses and increase class sizes. Administrators say the moves are necessary to close a budget deficit. The teachers' union accuses the school of refusing to bargain in good faith.
It's all the buzz in Bolingbrook, Illinois. A new concept restaurant from McDonald's is officially open. And
Kelly Saberi says CosMc is attracting crowds from all over.
McDonald's has its first ever spin-off of its restaurants called CosMc here first in a suburb of Chicago called Bolingbrook, and they're trying to compete with Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts locations around the country, doing something they call beverage exploration. There's different kinds of foods and drinks like the turmeric spice latte, the s'mores cold brew, and the island pick-me-up punch, among many others. And there's also 2 breakfast sandwiches that you won't find on the original McDonald's menu. We spoke to people who have came from around the suburbs here, but also from far and wide, including one person who came from London. Take a listen.
The second I found out that McDonald's were launching their new biggest thing, I had to get a flight here. Us Londoners, we love McDonald's. And this is really cool. This is like the new Starbucks, the new Dunkin'. It's great.
I think this is just a great opportunity for Bolingbrook. You know, I mean, it's a lot of nearby suburbs that could have been a good fit. So, I mean, the fact that they chose us is pretty great.
It's kind of got the cool colors, right? And all the bright lights and all that type. I mean, you look at the menu and it's like, wow, it's good.
That was Kelly Saberi reporting. Each sandwich is supposed to cost about $5 and the drinks between $5 and $6.
A local dealership marks 7 decades of service. Lou Bachrodt Auto Mall celebrating its 70th anniversary. Originally founded in 1953, the group has now grown to become home to 9 automotive brands. A private lunch was held today to honor the dealership's history and its employees. Owners say they're more committed than ever to serving the Rockford community.
A lot has changed in the car business in 70 years, but one thing that hasn't is our pride and commitment to Rockford and taking care of our customers who've been so good to us for the last 70 years.
The dealership will be hosting an open house for the public tomorrow. That will include cake, refreshments, and the chance to browse Bachrodt's history. Hunter Biden faces new felony charges after a plea deal falls through.
After the break, a regulations violation by the prosecutors may become a problem for the case.
And coming up at 6, a local family receives closure more than a year after a fatal car crash. The man responsible pleads guilty to driving under the influence.
Our temperatures were around 4 degrees short of a record high temperature after our second straight day of reaching the 50s. So you know how long a near normal stretch is going to last coming up soon. And when we see a return to more mild temperatures coming up in just a few minutes.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team with Eric Wilson, Mimi Murphy, Scott Leber, and meteorologist Jordan Wolf.
The school shooter who killed 4 high school students and hurt 7 others learns his sentence.
17-year-old Ethan Crumbly has pleaded guilty to all 24 charges against him in the 2021 shooting at Oxford High School north of Detroit, Michigan. During today's court hearing, parents and family members of the victims spoke of their grief and demanded punishment.
There is no justice that will ever be enough.
There can be no forgiveness. There can be no rehabilitation.
To the waste that took my daughter's life, that name will never come out of my mouth. That life will cease to exist to me, and just like trash, it will be forgotten.
Crumbly's been sentenced to life in prison. A judge rejected pleas for a shorter sentence and ensured Crumbly will not get an opportunity for parole. Hunter Biden was indicted on 9 tax charges in California.
Those are in addition to the federal firearm charges he already faces. Basil John breaks the case down for us.
Hunter Biden now faces new felony charges and is accused of failing to pay more than $1 million of federal taxes.
With 9 different tax-related charges, 3 of them are felonies for falsifying returns and for lying.
Between 2016 and 19, rather than paying taxes, the president's son allegedly spent millions of dollars on an extravagant lifestyle, according to special counsel David Weiss. The new charges come after a previous plea deal fell apart.
Under which he would serve no time, he would get a slap on the wrist, and he would get immunity from all charges.
George Washington University Law School professor John Banzhaf says a trial could be difficult for the Biden family.
It will be embarrassing because it involves his episodes with drugs and paid women escorts and so on.
Hunter now faces up to 17 years in prison, but if convicted, Banzhaf expects a lighter sentence.
It's likely that he will spend at least a couple of years behind bars in a federal prison, since at this point they can't let him off with another slap on the wrist.
Still, Banzhaf says Hunter may have a way out. Federal rules require a special counsel to come from outside the government, and that regulation wasn't followed with this investigation.
This is to avoid obvious conflicts of interest. Weiss is obviously not in that category.
Banzhaf says that rule violation could become a problem for the prosecution. Reporting in Washington, I'm Basil John.
Temperatures around the state line made it well into the 50s.
After the break, we'll hear from Jordan on our chances for rain tonight and when the area may cool down.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from meteorologist Jordan Wolf.
Some much warmer air has settled into the state line both yesterday and today, with highs reaching into the 50s for 2 consecutive days, even early into the month of December. Today, highs were around 20 degrees above average for this time of year. At least our high temperatures were. Right now, we are starting to cool down a bit underneath some clearing to the northwest, where temperatures have fallen into the 40s already. Still holding on to 52 in Rockford, 51 in Rochelle, 47 in DeKalb. Our weather watcher Terry out toward Genoa is reporting a temperature of 53 degrees, a dew point of 48, and winds strong out of the south around 12 miles per hour. Those winds also showing up when we look at a more zoomed out version of temperature map, showing those stronger winds helping to bring some of that more mild air that we see kind of region wide into the area. But our next system near the Kansas City area is already starting to produce some rain showers that direction, and they will continue to spread with that moisture reaching the area as we get later into the evening tonight. Some of those rain showers already pushing into parts of southern Iowa. That moisture continuing to lift north and will bring us those rain showers over these next few hours, and especially as we get toward midnight tonight. Right now, the cloud cover is still showing up when we look across the horizon. Our SkyTrack camera overlooking downtown Rockford up on the Supply Corps building is brought to us by Window World. Those clouds continuing to thicken up over the overnight hours tonight, allowing temperatures not to fall all that far, only into the lower 40s for the overnight hours tonight. Showers likely for the majority of the overnight, still holding on to some breezier conditions with winds shifting out of the west once we get toward midnight tonight as well. Only up to 44 for the afternoon. Those showers early on, but breezy and even cooler conditions expected for the afternoon. Steady to even not really moving at all. Temperatures for the overnight hours tonight. Even around midnight, we could still see temperatures right around the 50-degree mark, holding on to the mid-40s by the time we get to early tomorrow morning. Through the afternoon tomorrow, though, temperatures also remaining fairly steady, not really warming or cooling much with the afternoon versus overnight hours like we would normally expect to see, especially this time of year. Though temperatures are falling back to the lower 40s, even into the upper 50s by around 24 hours from now. Our rain chances starting to increase once we get toward 9 o'clock tonight. Heavy to even steadier rain continuing toward midnight and then eventually pushing through toward daybreak hours tomorrow. Drying out though for the later part of the morning, leaving us underneath some stronger winds, allowing much colder air to work in as well. Total rainfall may actually exceed 1/2 inch in some spots, although a very narrow corridor centered over the Rockford area, with areas out to the northwest and to the southeast seeing significantly less rainfall, possibly even under 1/4 inch. We are seeing those rain showers continuing for the early part of the day tomorrow. Temperatures only rising to the 40s, 34 degrees for the afternoon on Sunday, 37 on Monday, and then starting to warm back up into the 40s toward the end of the week.
It's nice to see that climb near the end of the 7-day. Thanks, Jordan.
Scott's in next with sports. He says the Ice Hogs and Ice Hogs fans will be treated to a new opponent tonight at the BMO Center.
And we'll find out what one of the Bears' biggest keys to victory will be Sunday when they face the Lions.
Now sports with sports director Scott Leber.
There will be a rare sighting at the BMO Center tonight, a sighting of the San Diego Gulls. That's who the Ice Hogs will play, not the usual matchup against the Wild, Admirals, or Stars, or Wolves. The Ice Hogs and Gulls are both members of the AHL's Western Conference, but they might as well be in different universes because they haven't played each other in 6 years, a total of 2,477 days. Neither team has been playing great hockey lately. The Gulls are in last place in the Pacific Division. The Ice Hogs have dropped their last 4 games. The Hogs and Gulls will also play each other tomorrow night at the BMO. We have more Nicktown boys basketball games on tap for tonight. Every team will take the court. Auburn will play at Belvidere North, Harlem at Belvidere, Boylan at Jefferson, Guilford at Freeport, and Hononegah at East. Well, the Packers have been playing well, even without Aaron Jones the last couple weeks. He might be ready to return from his MCL injury Monday night against the Giants. That'll be determined before the game Monday. Jones is encouraged by his progress.
I feel like I'm close. It's just getting up to like that full speed, and but I feel like I'm close. As long as I'm stable, everything's fine. I can go out there and like take a hit. I can play through pain, things like that.
The Bears' focus this week against the Lions is finishing better in the red zone on offense. The last 4 weeks, the defense has given the offense the ball 8 times on takeaways, but the offense has struggled to punch the ball into the end zone. Against the high-scoring Lions, the Bears will need more than field goals.
Of course, we want to capitalize on those moments when the defense does give us a short field, or, we do have a sudden change moment where they get a turnover or something like that. But, definitely want to start turning those into, touchdowns.
You look at our third down and red zone, it's dropped a little bit compared to where it was in weeks prior. So we want to get that back up going.
Well, the Lions are a better team than the Bears are, but I'm going with an upset here, mostly on a gut feeling. 20-17 I have it. I love the strides the Bears defense has made. Turnovers and a fired-up Bears crowd could be the difference in this one. You'll be able to see the game Sunday at noon on Fox 39. The race to sign Shohei Ohtani could be finished before the night is over. There are several reports out indicating that a signing is imminent and that Ohtani is headed to Canada to play for the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are owned by Rogers Communications, the leading cable and internet provider in Canada, which plans to make Ohtani the face of the entire country. At Sports, we'll be right back.
Wow, it got into the 50s today, which you were expecting, and you told us.
Not a surprise, but it still didn't make it feel any less awesome.
Yes. Not a surprise, for us weather nerds, but maybe a little bit of a shock for people who, don't pay any attention to the weather. We were actually 4 degrees shy of breaking a record high temperature in Rockford, set all the way back in the 90s. Now we do have fairly steady temperatures that are going to continue overnight tonight because of increasing rain chances on the First Warn Interactive Radar from Rockford Auto Glass and More on our website, mystateline.com. Temperatures only falling to the low 40s overnight tonight. That is going to be very early into tomorrow morning, though. Rain showers, possibly even a rumble of thunder with some heavier rain toward midnight. Temperatures tomorrow afternoon much cooler, only in the 40s.
Thanks, Joy. And thank you for spending time with us. Stay safe.